Guys, we've been dealing with a rat. When the nice people over at Goodnature emailed me and asked if we would do a product review, I said absolutely. So I'm out here in my mess of a shop, and I'm going to open this thing up for you guys. This is the Goodnature A24 RAT Mouse Trap, and I don't know much about it yet. So we're going to open it up and see what we've got here. This looks like the main component. It's CO2 powered, so it comes with one canister there. Toxin-free rodent detector. Apparently that's some sort of bait. Looks like there's 3 pieces there, 3 screws. Not sure what this is. We'll figure that out because there's instructions here too. There's another piece here and another CO2 cartridge. I'm going to look at these instructions and I'll be right back with you. Okay, here's what I learned in the instructions. This is detector strips. I don't need this because I know we have rats. We have 2 CO2 cartridges. That's not going to stay there. This opens up just like this. By the way, this is the top, this is the bottom, this is where it gets mounted on the wall, and I'll show you that soon. So we're going to take the top off. We have a couple of options here. This is the bait that they send. I'm not sure what's in it, but we would take that cap off and screw it on. We'll get to that. This is another option. This screws right in here instead of this bait, and we can use whatever we have on hand as bait here. I'm going to be using this one, but we're going to have to take this apart, take this open just like this. When you do, be careful because there's a mounting screw right here. Okay, so we're going to go mount this up and we'll come back on camera when we're in the location. All right, guys, we're out here in our feed storage room where we keep our feed in these old freezers that don't work because of the seal. It was our assumption that this would not attract mice. As far as we know, it hasn't allowed the mice to get into the feed. But as you can see, there is no lack of evidence that we have rats. As a matter of fact, Amy and Abby have both seen rats in here, and I've seen a tail. I'm going to clean this area up a bit so I don't have to kneel in all that, and then I'm going to come back right back to you. The instructions say to mount the mounting piece, I guess, 5 inches, and I'm just going to eyeball it, 5 inches above the floor with the included mounting screw. So I'm going to do that. And then the main part of the unit just clips right into that. Easy. Next, we're going to install our CO2 cartridge. And this is where we want to be real careful. We want to keep our fingers out of that spot there. That's where the magic happens. Okay, I heard the CO2 go into the chamber there. So now there's a trigger right in there that I'm gonna test the unit. Wow. I would hate for my finger to be in there. Okay. So now that's a hot zone for sure. We want to take our bait, unscrew the cap. There's some, it actually smells kind of good, but I'm not tasting it. That gets screwed in. Well, that's easy to cross thread. There we go. All right, that's in. And now the cap goes on top. And our unit's ready to go. We're gonna see what happens in a few days, or we'll keep you posted. Here's how this thing works. The rabbit comes in, sniffs the bait up at the top, comes up through the bottom, flips the trigger, and he gets smacked in the back of the head. It auto resets, and it's ready to go again. And then, in our case, the rats won't get scavenged because they're going to be in an enclosed building, but seems pretty humane to me. Now, in the past, we've used these wooden traps. You know, the old classic. These are for mice, and this is for a rat. Don't get your finger in this one. I tried using these around here, and it seems that the mice and the rats have avoided them. They've outsmarted them. I swear these things are evolving. We've used glue traps like these in the past too. I find these to be less humane because when a mouse sticks to it, he doesn't die. So he lays there, struggles, and starves to death. I don't like that. Plus, rats. I've seen rats carrying these around. We've used these poison blocks in the past too. The problem with that on our place is we have free-range animals. We've got a chicken and a duck that roam around. We don't want them to get into that stuff. We've got pets. We've got a cat and 2 dogs, and we don't want them to be eating either the poison or the mouse that has gotten into the poison. We came out and checked the trap the morning after the first night, and there was nothing. I was a little concerned. Not too convinced, but here we are the morning after the second night, and there's an 8-inch dead rat. That's without the tail. I'm not going to show you that. I'm sure you've seen a dead rat before. Either you've seen one or you don't want to see one, so I'm not going to bother you with that. But I would definitely recommend this product. It worked. We may have more rats in here. I'm going to leave the trap out to see if we catch any more, but I feel like it's a success, and there's a certain motivation that comes along with a successful hunt, and that's what I feel like this was. We finally found a product that works, so I would recommend it. Be sure and look down in the description below. I'm going to leave links for this product, and all I can say is it works.